What's up, everybody? So I'm gonna be doing a full moon reading. I kind of was just kind of waiting until like I felt the energy, and so last night I spent some time just outside soaking up the energy. I just kind of walked like up and down the street. Then I went and I took some pictures of the moon because it just went, at the time that I went outside, it looked so beautiful. Like it was like a soft pale yellow color, and it had like a yellow halo around it. It was absolutely beautiful. So I was just waiting, and so I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I already shuffled the cards right before I start doing the video. I actually looked at the clock. It said 6:01, and 6 plus 1, that's 7, which is all about completion. But when I saw the 6, I thought about um, balance and really like just letting go of the things that throw you off balance so that you can come into wholeness, oneness with yourself. So that was just what I was feeling off top. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to pull some life change oracles so I can see. I'm going to shuffle 3 more times. Let's see. Spirit Universe, I ask that you give me the message for the general collective right now. What is it that we need to know for our highest good? I thank you for allowing me to be a channel. So yeah, let's see. So we have dietary change on the bottom. So, dietary change, yes, that can be physical, but it doesn't have to be. This was a lot of cards that came out. I'm just going to keep them. So on the bottom, first off, I'm sorry, somebody was pulling out the driveway. So on the bottom, first off, we have support. Okay, and support is saying like that, there is always, no matter what you're going through, there's always a higher system, right, that you can call out to, whatever your faith is, whatever you believe. But you have angels, you have the Most High, God, Jesus, whatever you identify with, you have abundance of support, angelic support, that is there really waiting to help, right? But the thing is that you have to be willing to ask. You have to, put your pride aside and really know that, like, okay, because they will not interfere with your free will. Another part of support is maybe reaching out to those around you, and being resourceful. So I feel like, and I felt like these cards were gonna come out, but so right now what I feel, I just feel like this full moon may have brought up a lot of deep emotions. I know me personally, I have my things that I am working through, things that I have let go of, but it's always an evolving journey. And when you think that you have conquered something, something's going to come along to kind of rock that to see, but you're always evolving. So with this full moon, it's like some things are being left behind. We have moving and we have leaving. Some things are being left behind. And this is saying, like, keep the faith, right? You know, things may seem uncertain right now, but it's saying keep the faith. This is purple, and this is like your crown chakra. This is being connected to your spirituality, you know. So during times of, you should be connecting with your spirituality every day, but especially during times where things may seem uncertain, that is a definitely a time to, you know, kind of increase whatever spiritual practice that you have, so that you can really kind of combat the energy that is coming up against you. Because when you don't, and you just don't protect yourself, you don't protect your energy, um, you allow things to bring your vibration down, and you allow things to penetrate your like your aura, your magnetic field, and mess with your mind. You know, you have to protect yourself. So this is keeping the faith. This could be an actual move. I'm feeling like this could also be leaving behind a relationship, you know, whatever it is that you're moving away from. But it's saying keep the faith. And both of these have black and white butterflies on it. This has brown, which is, brown is like root chakra to me, foundation, you know, but it's like going towards happier times, right? Even with the leaving, you know, there's a pink rose right there. And it's like, and I'm sorry if you see black stuff on my nails, because, so I make smoothie bowls and made me a bomb ass bowl. But every time I need to start doing something different with the blueberries, because every time I put the blueberries in there with my hands, my bare hands, and my nails are stained and under my nails and everything. So anyway, but yeah, I washed my hands like several times and tried to pick it off. But yeah, so anyway, you know, with even with the leaving, you know, it's like remembering the love. You know, like when you do move on from situations and leave situations, it can be a lot of hurt. And what you don't want to do is put yourself in a position where you are carrying that baggage around. So it's like give yourself time to heal, you know, and kind of taking the lessons um, away instead of taking like the pain. You know, if you take the pain, it's like alchemy, you know, but because it always hurts at first, you know, like we're human, you know, we're having a spiritual experience, but we're human first. So it's always going to hurt. But it's like moving past that, right? Um, and so then we have adult children, memories, and relationship dynamics. So with that, I feel like maybe in the past you have not like spoke your truth, you know, and so in the for the current, it's like you are more taking a stand um, for yourself. You are seeing things differently, and it's changing your relationship that you have with yourself and others, you know. But it's like in the past, if you know didn't speak up for yourself, if you were not connected to yourself and really to the love, you kind of played yourself small. And it's like now it's saying that you have better uh, view of situation, and going forward it's changing, you know, how you see yourself, because once again we have the purple for the keep the faith, and then we have the purple for the relationship dynamics. And see, it's both the same color. So it's saying like keep the faith, even if you are leaving a situation, because I'm feeling like it's kind of two different messages, but it's like even if you are leaving a relationship, it's saying keep the faith, because your love life, it will shift. Like the things that you have gone through are not in vain if you do not let them. Even when I was talking about on the leaving card, it's like, not letting the things that you've gone through become your prison for the rest of your life. We all have a past. We all make mistakes. We all make choices that we feel like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have did that. But it's how you move forward, and are you going to allow that to make you better? Are you going to allow that to enrich your life, or are you gonna empower you, or are you gonna let it, kind of take basically take a hold of you and take control of you. So it's like just changing how you see things, how you view things, how you remember things. Sometimes we may not have the accurate memory of certain things, and a lot of times it's because of our own energy, and what we were carrying at that time. Because when you live like kind of below the veil, um, you realize like, okay, a lot of the choices that I made played a factor into certain relationships. So if your energy was different, then maybe the relationship could have played out differently. Kind of like that. But in all, it's all about forgiving yourself, because this is a journey. Like I said, no one's perfect. And, as you get older, you grow and you evolve. So, I'm going to pull a few of these. So let's see. Spirit and Universe, what is it? I'm going to shuffle. I just feel like shuffling 3 times. So, I keep seeing your desire is within reach. So if you feel like maybe if you've had to leave, because in the middle of this is adult children and that's like speaking up for yourself. But I even feel like it could be relationship dynamics, because it's like going from the big flower to like the smaller one. And so that's like, to me, that's like a coming together almost, and yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Maybe there was like, so it's kind of like 3 messages. It could be reconciliations, and it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It says adult children. I feel like we all are adult children, right? But it could be a relationship between 2 spouses, because even with that, we still sometimes carry our childhood wounds around. So a lot of times, there's a lot of people walking around, mimicking adults. There's some type of quote, it's like broken children mimicking adults or something. So yeah, let's see what we're gonna get for this. Spirit Universe, what do we need to embrace at this time? What do we need to embrace? So we had a few just like the last time. Let's see. So I definitely feel like this is a message. We have business venture. We have spring, easy does it, and admit your true feelings to yourself. So, okay. So I'm getting another message, and this is regarding some type of business venture. Okay, once again, we have another purple card. We also have another one with admit your true feelings to yourself, right? And with support being on the bottom at the beginning, I feel like